everybody, it's Chrissy from Knittin' in the Heights. You can find me on Instagram and Ravelry as CDP Viola. I just wanted to post a quick update today. So sorry this is going up so late today, but the last couple days have been a little bit challenging. So on Monday night, October the 17th, I got a severe case of food poisoning. I basically got one of those bag salads, ate it for dinner, everything seemed fine, and later that night, nothing was fine. Ended up in the emergency room in the middle of the night with Gabriel, which is not pleasant. The emergency rooms in New York City are just not pleasant anyway because there's so many people and the waits are so long. But anyway, basically I was dehydrated and they needed to make sure I could keep stuff down, so I got some medication for that. So since then, I haven't felt great. So yesterday, I just took the whole day off from work and stayed home. I watched a lot of things on the interwebs, some Vlogtobers, and got caught up on some TV. So that's what I did. And I did some knitting. So I will show you a couple of my knitting projects. The other thing I'm going to show you is my yarn advent calendar came in the mail today. So that's a happy thing. So I wanted to share those things with you. So for knitting, let me show you what I've been working on mostly. So I haven't stopped working on the Stephen West MCal at all. But because I got sick, I kind of put it to the side for a couple days. So I'm still on Clue 1, but I'm hoping to eventually get Clue 1 done. I really felt called to work on my daughter's Gouty sweater this weekend. She has been having kind of a rough time with school and with friends. She's 12. And so she's been kind of struggling. So basically I worked on her Gouty sweater and it's coming along, and this is a terrible angle to show it. So I'm going to put it on my bed so you can see it. Give me 1 second. So here is Colleen's Gouty sweater with the extra long cuffs and armholes. And it's all but finished. I have to weave in an end here. But I decided while working on it, it kind of rode up actually after I blocked it before I put the sleeves on. Because I blocked it to see how much it would grow, and it did not grow very much. So in fact, it kind of shrunk up after it rested a little bit. And basically, I think the person that designed this, she is just like, she has a shorter torso, which is great for her. But for my daughter, I do not need her to wear a belly sweater. So we're going to add, I believe I'm going to add some ribbing. I have some yarn left in the main color. I have about this much left, and feeling it, it's probably about 30 grams or so. So I figure if I just keep adding ribbing at the bottom, I think that will elongate it enough, and then the cuffs won't look so weird, because if you take a look, like, the cuffs look ridiculously long in comparison to the rest of the ribbing. So we're going to add, basically I'm just going to knit till it runs out. So that, first of all, I can use up all that yarn, which is great, and two, so my child's torso will be completely covered for winter. But I am really happy with it, and in essence, it is done. I mean, I could give it to her now, but I think let's just go ahead and make it a little bit bigger. But I have loved this pattern. I really love the color work in it. One of the things that was challenging is because it's irregular. If you can see, like, this is a repeat right here and kind of right here where the columns are. You can see it's like irregular. It's not like a repeated pattern, but that is to mimic the tile work. So this is based on a building that Gouty designed, and it has tile work that actually has this pattern in it, and it is irregular. So it's basically mimicking that. But I love this sweater. This is something that down the line I may knit for myself. Not today, not tomorrow, but eventually I might knit a version for myself too. And it is a really, once you get past that, it's actually a very intuitive knit, because there is no shaping to the body. There's no shaping to the sleeves at all either. I don't know if I would change that for myself. I definitely wouldn't do the extra long sleeves for me. But yeah, it was really enjoyable to knit. The yarn was great. So I used Araucania Huasco, and it's a fingering weight yarn, and it's a tonal color. I think it's 118 if I remember right. And I want to say Malabrigo. So the Gausia colorway. So it's either Madeline Tosh or Malabrigo. I always forget which one it is, but it's in the Gausia colorway, Gosia. I do have project pages on Ravelry, and if you go to Ravelry and put in CDP Viola, you will find it. Yeah, so I'm really happy with how this came out. I'm going to show you my next knitting project that I've been working on this weekend, and mostly while I was sick. So here is the other project I've been working on this weekend. So I've been working on the gusset decreases to my Halloween sock. I'm knitting this out of Biscuit Yarns in Clownfish, which is this one. Yeah, it's probably based on Finding Nemo. And then the purplish color is Hannibal Lecter by Yarn Cafe Creations. Remembered it this time. And so, yeah, working on the gusset decreases. The sock is called The Crunkled Socks by Kay Jones of the Bakery Bears. It is a very well-written sock pattern, by the way. The heel is a good heel for me. It's not the heel I traditionally use. I usually do a Dutch heel. I think this is a French heel, if I remember right. But it's a great pattern. Loving my progress keeper from Simply Serving. It's a tarot card. It is the Lovers, and it's moving around, so you probably can't see it real well. Yeah, so enjoying this knit. Yeah, that's been really restorative. The little knitting I was able to do yesterday with the wonky tummy allowed me to do a few rows of this. So yeah, I'm hoping to get as much of this done over the next couple weeks. You know, I'm kind of thinking with the Stephen West shawl, I'm behind now. It's fine. It will get done. I'm not going to not get it done. I'm trying to finish as many whips as possible in the next 6 months to get a lot of things off my needles. I just have to be kind to myself because I just don't have the same kind of knitting time maybe as other people do. And I want to make sure I'm still enjoying my knitting and it doesn't feel like a job. So yeah, so working on that. Next, I'm going to show you my advent calendar. I'm not going to open it, obviously, but I'll kind of show you what I got and who I got it from. And we kind of can do a little bit of a unboxing, so to speak, without looking at the stuff. All right, be right back. So I got my advent calendar this year from Felicity Yarn Studio on Etsy. And what's really cool, I was looking for something a little bit different from a dyer I'd never used before. She is out of North Carolina, so that was kind of cool for me since I used to live in North Carolina. But what she based her yarn dyeing on for this advent calendar was Art Nouveau movement. The Art Nouveau movement in art. And the majority of the colorways actually come from a specific poster artist called Alphonse Mucha. And so I thought that was really cool that it would be based on artworks. I love fine arts. I really do love the Art Nouveau movement in general. I think, you know, kind of like the William Morris time period, you know, and that kind of like Grecian revival type stuff is really cool. So yeah, so I was really excited. I like the colors of the time period as well. So yeah, we're going to see what this looks like. So what came in this box, and it was all beautifully wrapped. So it is 24 mini skeins and then a 25th day, which is in this one. And I'm excited because I'm wondering if this is the inspiration for the color. I'm not going to look that hard, but it's really cool if it is. So yeah, they're beautifully wrapped, totally not opening them because I like a surprise. In the bottom, and I didn't look at it in detail, but in the bottom it actually gives you the inspirations and shows you what they are. There's also some black tea, French vanilla, which, you know, I'm not a huge tea drinker, but, you know, that one actually looks like I would try it and probably I might like it. Yeah, and then it feels like in some of these I know there are special goodies, but I'm just not going to open it. I really like to be surprised. Other news, I signed the lease on my apartment. So Gabe and I will be moving on November 1st. So there will be some time-lapse videos of me doing packing of this small little New York apartment, I think towards the end of Vlogtober. And yeah, we're excited to be in a bigger space. Gabriel is really excited to have his own room. I'm really excited that he's going to have his own room too, because I'm getting tired of sharing with him and falling. I don't fall off the bed, but he gets real close to kicking me off the bed. If you are a parent or a grandparent or have ever co-slept with a child, for whatever reason, you will know they like to be as close to you as possible, but sometimes you end up almost off the edge. Anyhow. Well, I hope everybody's having a great day. I am feeling better since my bout of food poisoning, but I'm taking it easy with everything. All right, I will talk to you soon. Have a great day. Bye.